Portraits steal souls. I never believed the stories about the portraits in the Old City Museum, how they were rumored to watch visitors, how faces in the frames would shift ever so slightly when no one was looking. But last Friday, when I took the night shift as a security guard, I caught a glimpse of a familiar face in one of the older royal paintings. It looked exactly like the busker I passed on my way in, the woman with the wild curls and the sad eyes. I stared, unsettled, thinking my mind was playing tricks on me. But as the hours dragged on, every time I circled the gallery, the faces in the gilded frames morphed more, echoing strangers I'd seen on the subway, at the corner store, or passing beneath the flickering streetlights outside. By midnight, anxiety gnawed at me. I started snapping photos for proof, but my phone's camera only captured the original stern, anonymous faces. It was like the paintings were in on the secret, revealing their shifting expressions only to me. When I reached the end of the east wing, a new portrait hung on a previously empty stretch of wall, one that hadn't been there during my last round. The paint was still wet, the varnish glistening under the security lights, and the subject was unmistakable. It was me. Older. Wrinkles gouged deep, eyes wild with terror. I staggered backward, nearly tripping over the velvet ropes, heart jackhammering in my chest. I tried to rationalize it. Maybe it was some elaborate prank, a new immersive art installation. Yet no matter how hard I tried to look away, my gaze was drawn to the haunted, desperate version of myself. The other portraits, too, were changing more rapidly now, faces I recognized from the news, missing persons reports, and obituaries. It was as if the paintings were cycling through the city's lost souls, claiming them one by one, and now I was next in line. At 3:07 a.m., my radio sputtered static before dying completely. The gallery lights flickered and went out, plunging me into a cold, velvet darkness broken only by the silvery glow of the moon through the high windows. As I fumbled for my flashlight, I felt dozens of eyes on me, unseen but undeniable. When I turned back to where my portrait hung, the figure inside was gone. The empty painted room inside the frame seemed to stretch endlessly, a perfect, silent replica of the gallery around me. As the chill crept up my spine, I realized the truth. The portraits didn't just capture the city's faces, they took them, one night at a time. And tonight, the only missing face was mine.